I'm Karen Campbell. I'm the Chair of Epidemiology and Biostatistics at the University of Western Ontario. I have a somewhat unique background in the sense that I am both a biostatistician and an epidemiologist. My PhD was in biostatistics, but the vast majority of my research is in the area of perinatal epidemiology. Now, I've been part of the CSEB since its inception in the early 90s. And all of my students over the years have been coming to the CSEB conferences. At Western, we have a thriving student population, and many of us belong to the CSEB. So certainly, I think one of the biggest strengths of CSEB is the work that they do with students. I think the students get an opportunity to network, to present, to get critique on their work, and to build a community of peers. In terms of even people at my end of career, so I'm obviously at the more senior end of my career, but certainly even for myself, one of the things I value so much about the CSEB conferences is that it's like a sense of family. You have people nationally who you know, who you network with, and once every 2 years at the conference you get an opportunity to see them face to face if you didn't have a chance in the intervening time. And it's an opportunity to problem solve in areas of mutual interest, and to also problem solve in the area of education, to talk about how you're offering your educational programs to your graduate students, and to kind of, like the old Wayne Gretzky quote about playing to where the puck is going to be rather than where it is. So we talk about the future of epidemiology and biostatistics as disciplines, and what we should be preparing our grads to be able to encounter in their careers. So I think yes. I think epidemiology by definition is a very broad discipline. And I think you can see it at the conference here today, with the From Genes to Public Health theme to the conference. I mean, that certainly encapsulates what we do as epidemiologists. In order to cover that gambit, in order to cover the health services research aspect of our discipline, obviously health services researchers, health economists, I think anybody who has a particular passion for the analysis of data and the impact of their analyses on public health is certainly would find a home in CSEB. So I think we've covered a big one in talking about the conference, because I think the conference is just such a tremendous opportunity both for seasoned investigators and for students. So I think it's a wonderful advantage. The opportunities that a student membership affords outside of the annual conference are certainly real opportunities for students. There are webinars, there's networking, just a sense of a Canadian community of scholars who are interested in common themes, who are able to network through the CSEB. I think that as we get busy with our career, we have a tendency to seek out conferences that are very, very niche specific. And I think participation in the CSEB reminds us of an opportunity to broaden ourselves, to get exposure to new methods that are maybe not being developed within our niche, might be developed in another area of epidemiology, but nonetheless are quite applicable within our niche. So I think it's an opportunity for us to stay fresh and current in our methods, whereas I think the niche conferences offer us opportunities to stay fresh and current in our applications. So I think regardless of where one finds one's home in terms of one's research program, I think the CSEB offers a tremendous professional development opportunity to all of us. So I think what I see as I look around is I see a vibrancy to the organization. I see that looking around at the conference today. I think one of the major things we've done over the last decade is to gradually increase our number of products for students and gradually increase our engagement of students. I think as we look to the future, I think that opportunities to perhaps re-engage the mid-career folks. I see the very senior folks here. I see the students here. The mid-career folks, maybe they're the ones who are on the treadmill and are very busy and having to select which meeting do you go to and which meeting don't you go to. But I think certainly I see the future as having opportunities to re-engage those folks. And also perhaps your question regarding other disciplines was quite a good one, because I think we also have an opportunity to reach out to our biostatistical colleagues in greater numbers, but also to other disciplines such as health services researchers and health economists. I am an epidemiologist because puzzles interest me and I love applying analytic methods.